I was able to do 5 million streams. All right, don't worry. You're gonna get better at this. You didn't mentor. You didn't give me what I wanted. You just celebrated your strength in front of, and you see how subtle that sounds.
Yeah.
There's no shouting, no nothing. It's just, and if you lack self-confidence as a human being, you would go, he's right.
You see it as encouragement. He's trying to motivate.
But that's not it.
Yeah.
That's so not it.
Okay, so we've been talking about the light of more of the mentorship
from the good angle, right?
From the good angle now. So I feel like we should dive more into the bad side, yeah? Because a lot of people are not privileged or lucky to have good mentors. And I've seen some insane things people have done because of their mentors or for their mentors, yeah? That is manipulation now, as you said, yeah?
Yeah.
So how do we tell, okay, this person is not a mentor, this person is manipulating me? How do you see it? Is there a way to particularly tell? Because like when I was doing research on the topic here, I came up with some points. I found out some things, little things here that I'd like to read here. The first one was that you're not allowed to question them.
You're not.
So whatever they say is final.
Yeah.
They say, and the funny thing is, it's something that has to do with you. You get, so it's your life, can be your career, whatever, and they're like, do this, and you're like, but I don't think, and they're like, nah, because I'm your mentor, whatever I said, it's fine. I feel like that is manipulation at that point. It's basically manipulation. If it was a relationship now, we'll say it's toxic masculinity, because that thing now, they will not allow you to think for yourself. It's whatever they say, you do.
Even mentorship as concerning, the faith that we're in as Christians, for example, right? Even spiritual mentors don't even give you the impression of nay. The nays always have it. They don't show up as God most times. They just tell you, this is what I foresee. This is what I think, right? I'm saying a lead pastor to a pastor coming up, for example, right? I mean, it's there. It's there. Okay. So one of the things that I also think about manipulative mentors is they gatekeep. I think I mentioned this at some point.
Yeah.
They don't really tell you what it takes. They don't really tell you, right? What it takes to get there. They just throw you a little bit of bananas here and there, and then you run around as monkeys for as long as they want you to. So there are times where you ask really, really important questions that is supposed to push you up to the next level, right? A manipulative mentor would cook up a personal life story that is irrelevant to the question that you're asking. You will know, as a mentee, you would know that this question was not answered. You will know this question was not answered, right? Because there is little or no selflessness coming through that, through that explanation. The wrong mentor genuinely would make you feel less of yourself. They make you feel like your mind is not needed. Like, as long as you're with them, your mind is not needed. It's a dictatorship kind of relationship, right? You're not allowed to think free. You're not allowed to make mistakes. Like, this is really important.
Yeah.
You're free to make mistakes, and as much as you can around a good mentor. They don't mind. They can accept your mistakes and then, nurture you up.
Yeah.
But if you're around a wrong mentor, a manipulative mentor, they're not making a mistake. So that's one out of many, honestly speaking. So
one out of many.
One out of many. That's it. They're like a lot. Actually, like a whole lot. A whole lot.
But
it's crazy.
Just as you said, I feel like mentorship is very important, and it's emphasized in our faith too. Like, it's something very, very important. But a lot of people play down on it because of, as you said, the manipulation aspect of it, because it's difficult to find good mentors, especially in our generation where, first of all, I feel like one of the reasons why we can't find good mentors is because everybody feels like they know everything already. Like,
True.
We feel like we have access to everything already. Gone are the days where to get information is difficult. you have to ask people to get information. Now you can literally Google anything you want to know. And for example, now I keep using my field because that's my expertise. You think one of the questions that someone asked me before was that how do you make money from music? Now there are ways to make money from music, and I explained it to the person, and then someone around his same level also came up in a conversation, and he was like that. Okay, that he was thinking one day he realized that people actually make money from music, and he just picked up his phone and Google how they make money from music, and then he found out. So he was like that, because I asked him like, why didn't you come and meet me for this stuff? And he was like, no, like he already figured it out on his own. And I just realized that in this generation that we live here, a lot of people feel like they don't need your guidance anymore because they feel like they know everything or they can figure everything about themselves. And there is this, I will not lie to you, speaking from me now that had that kind of mentality a while back here, there is this kind of like pride you feel when you have that feeling like I did it on my own. Yeah, everybody wants to be the villain.
It's an ego booster.
Yeah, they want to have that, nobody believed in me, but I did it, you get. So they don't want to sit down under mentorship. And I feel like that's what's messing up a lot of people's career.
First of all, let's be honest with ourselves, right? No human being is supposed to be an island.
Yeah.
All to themselves, right? Mentors, the right mentor would show up not just with giving you the right information to be successful, but they help you build character. AI will not teach you how to build character, right? Just getting the information out there will not teach you how to build character. There's a lot more that comes with, things like that, right? So I remember one of my experiences, growing up in my field, right? We're talking about real estate now. You can easily go up and then ask, AI or whatever search engine about how property flipping works, right? And then you will find it. But if you go under a mentor in this field, they will now explain to you the psychological aspect of the business. So what do you do when a business fails? Or what do you do when you intend to flip a property, for example, right? And then to your greatest surprise, that property was still in court or is still in court. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
What do you do in that phase, right? AI didn't prepare you for that, but a mentor will keep you calm, tell you what is necessary to do in that moment, right? I personally feel like we've really digged to a certain level about good mentors, but I would like to share this story of a terrible mentor.
Okay.
Honestly, terrible mentor, right? I was 19. I was 19. And then I had this mentor, Frank, right? Oh my God, I pray he doesn't see
calling
this.
out names.
Calling out names. Okay, if he sees it, that's fine. I had this mentor, Frank, and it's crazy how it was supposed to be, tell me what is necessary to become a man, right? Because the results were clear from his standpoint. Incredible, doing well.
Yeah.
But whatever he was doing at that point in time. And the idea was, come now. Well, since you want to know, just show up, right? And from mentorship, I saw myself cleaning and washing and doing things and
housemaid.
It was. Yeah. That's not a problem. I was raised right.
Yeah.
That's not. I can do that, but you're not answering my questions.
Yeah.
For the very reason why I want to be. You can, like, I want to be with you, right? So it's crazy. And don't forget what I said. I asked that question because I really didn't know who I am at 19.
Okay.
So I wanted to know what it feels like. If one way or the other I had a little bit of self-confidence on myself, I would strictly go more straight with, okay, so this is where I am. This is what I want to learn from you. Be very concise with it. Be very straightforward with it. Not just, and then again, if you want to avoid a manipulative mentor for a start, right? As much as you want to, in as much as you know who you are at this point in time, if you want to identify a very, very sound mentor for yourself, I think the first thing you should do is first, right? Look out for character. You have to look out for character. It's not just success. Look out for how they treat people. Like, you cannot overemphasize on this. Like, look out for how they treat people that is not you. Because you can be them. You can be those people at any point in time. Right? Look out for how they handle you in your vulnerable state. Because the thing about mentorship is you're going to be knowing a lot of secrets, a lot of ups and downs about your mentees. And if you eventually do, it means you're a great mentor. In fact, because there are mentees who will not even want to tell you any of these things. It shows that you're a terrible mentor. Right? So there's a whole lot to this conversation. We can have this from now till from like dusk till dawn, as they say.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's really crazy. Yeah.
So yeah, just as you said, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I should share an experience too, as we're in the spirit and the mood of sharing experiences here. So something happened last year. Mine was not that far back. Last year. You know about it, so don't act shocked. Don't act shocked, yeah? Something happened last year.
Yeah.
I had an issue, a fallout with
one of your mentors.
It's someone I considered a mentor.
Yeah.
Like a figure in my life here. And it came from the point of view that I'll say his fault and my fault so that people can learn from the both sides, yeah? From my own side, I saw him as a god.
Oh, okay.
You can do no wrong. Do you get? And because of that, I started overlooking some certain things that he did that were not right. Yeah, so he would do some things, he would just, like, for example, now, like you said, I should pay attention to how he handles people.
Yeah, very important.
And I think you should also pay attention to how he reacts to strain in certain situations, yeah? Pressure, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this my mentor, yeah? He had this thing where during pressure, he would just outline and start shouting and bashing everybody around him. And me as the mentee now felt like it's justifiable. I was making up excuses in my head because I saw his results and his results were mad. Like, he's doing good, yeah? But I saw his faults as normal, understandable, because I looked up to this person. So I endured it for a very long time till I took a step back from him for a while. And the funny thing is that you don't see these things when you're close to someone till you step back. So I stood back for a little while and saw him do it to someone else.
Oh.
And that's when it dawned on me that this thing is not right. And I confronted him about it, and it caused the issue. We did not talk again for a while. So later, when we kind of met again and we spoke about it, first thing that was shocked is he apologized. Yeah. Under the years of this guy mentoring me, he has not apologized once. He apologized and was like, he's sorry about it and that he is working on it. Yeah. And then I also apologize because me to have my fault, but I will not tell you my own fault. I had my own
You
fault.
have to say your fault because it's going to be one-sided.
Okay.
Mentees too make mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was not as energetic as you wanted me to be. I'm a very laid back, nonchalant person, yeah. So like he'll be like, guy, drop this thing now. This thing you're doing now, do this. And let's say I did A, B, I did not do C, D. And he's like, why didn't you do C? And I'm like laid back about it. I'm like, but I did A, B, and D. It's fine. I'll do it tomorrow. Do you get it? And that's where I feel like that's where his obsession and anger used to come from.
Just pile up.
So that was my own fault. I did not really take things seriously. Yeah. So after we apologized and everything, and he asked if I still wanted his guidance. I was like, yes. But then now we're going about it a different way. Yeah. And I feel like he actually made us closer. Because now I understood that he can make mistakes. Yeah, and he understood that, okay, this person I'm dealing with is just naturally nonchalant. That is not that he will not do it. He will do it, but his physical response to it will not tell. So we learned something about it. We learned something about each other, yeah?
Yeah.
And going forth, he started changing in the way he approaches and do things. And then I sat down back one day and realized that this guy is my mentor, but then I taught him something. You get? That shows that he is also human too. So it's kind of circles back to mentors are still human beings too. They can make mistakes. They will make mistakes. You get?
Your mentors will piss you off.
Yeah.
Because they're humans. Your mentors will piss you off. A lot. I don't know if that's the right word to use. Your mentors will annoy you. your mentors will annoy you a lot. But a good mentor will tell you forehand that on days I annoy you, calm down, let me know. I will. See, there's something about leadership that if we don't know it now, we'll feel that it's you're, as a mentor, a servant. Like I said when we started the conversation, it's a privilege that you're part of the lives of these people where they are now. You can say that I was there for this person, you know, with all humility, right? And the thing with people who are mentors is if you fail to fix the problems you had when you were a mentee, you will repeat it with the people you're mentoring now. You get that? If you fail to fix the things